What's up, you guys? It's Susan Morad right back here on Clever News. And Jojo Siwa is defending her ex-boyfriend Mark Bontempo from haters online after her first public breakup. For a while earlier this year, Jojo Siwa teased that she was in a relationship but originally kept it private. In August, she eventually revealed that she was dating Mark Bontempo in a TikTok. She shared this video of the two of them dressed up as one another, writing, "Meet Mark," with a smiley face as the caption. Mark is the uncle of famous YouTuber twins Tatum and Oakley Fisher, who Jojo has collaborated with on multiple occasions. Unfortunately though, Jojo just confirmed that their young love had run its course, with her and Mark splitting up. Fans were quick to take Jojo's side in the breakup and started to come for Mark, but Jojo wasn't having any of that. She replied to an Instagram comment saying, quote, "Mark doesn't deserve hateful things like this. He deserves to have people support him. You have no idea about Mark and I's relationship, how much fun it was, how happy we both were, and how happy we both are. We decided it's best for us to not be in a relationship. That's all." Jojo continued on saying that they are still friends and have each other's backs, and that Mark is not toxic like some people were implying. Sometimes people really are just better off as friends, and Jojo, who's only 17 years old, is learning that just like we all do at some point or another. She concluded her comment by saying, "We're teenagers and our relationship didn't work out right now. He did nothing, I did nothing. Just better being friends. Relax." Mark hasn't spoken out about their split yet, but his sister, YouTuber Madison Bontempo, shared some insight on the breakup. During a Q&A in a recent video on her channel, Madison and her husband Kyla Fisher were asked if Jojo and Mark broke up. They called the situation complicated, but went ahead and spilled some tea.
They did.
But it wasn't a bad
We're
breakup.
really sad
They're actually
about it.
really good friends.
They're like best friends ever. It's just they both felt like
They're just in different parts of life right
Yeah.
now, you know?
Madison and Kyla went on and said that Jojo and Mark live around an hour and a half away from one another, which made it really hard to spend time together on top of their already very busy schedules. And Madison teased that this likely isn't the end of the road for Mark and Jojo. They still may have a future even though they didn't work out right now.
But Mark did say he would get back together with Jojo.
Ooh.
And we called Jojo and she said she loves Mark and they're still like super close and that they actually still talk just as much as they did before and they still want to hang out together as friends.
So who knows? Seems like Mark and Jojo still are super close and may get back together someday, which makes sense why Jojo would continue to defend him from online trolls. And especially because Jojo said nothing bad happened. They're still friends. And fans were quick to applaud Jojo's maturity in how she's handled her first public breakup. One person wrote, "Stan Jojo for the mature queen she is." Another fan agreed with Jojo saying, "For real, every breakup doesn't have to be toxic." And this commenter replied to Jojo writing, "Period queen, you tell 'em." And we couldn't agree more. We hope Jojo and Mark are both doing well amid their split, and we appreciate Jojo standing up for the both of them. And if you want more on Jojo, click right over here for another clever video. Then feel free to drop some support and positivity to Jojo and Mark in the comments section below. I'm your host, Susan Morad. You can find me on Instagram at Susan_Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.